This is Dennis here again. I'm here to share a new feature on Subtext. Well, depends on when you're watching this video, but an additional feature on Subtext that isn't part of the original dashboard walkthrough video. So I'm making a separate video to show you how to use it here. This is called a drip sequence, or for short, on the page itself, just sequences. Sequences are basically automated messages that get sent out from your dashboard after a set amount of days between messages. This is a great way to re-engage your audience and stir up conversations based on whatever your campaign's about. Let me show you how to do that. So first off, when you click into your campaign, you're brought to your inbox view, just navigate to your campaign view, come down here and hit sequences. We'll hit this plus sign like everywhere else on Subtext. We can enter a name for the sequence, so demo video. First sequence, so every 7 days after the welcome message. Right now, whenever somebody signs up to your campaign, if you have a sequence active, they will be sent and entered into the automated text sequence. So right now, this message interval is every 7 days after welcome message. So every week after they receive the welcome message, they'll get an automated text sent to their phone. So we'll set this to every 2 days after welcome message, right? So 2 days after the welcome message, they'll receive this text. Hey, thanks for joining. Be sure to be on the lookout for more updates from whatever the campaign's about, right? So I can just end the sequence right here. This is just an automated message that we make sure to check in with our audience. Now, let's say we want something a little more involved, a little more active. We'll add another text that gets sent 4 days after the welcome message or 2 days after the automated text number 1 gets sent. Let us know if you have any thoughts on the latest info, right? So that's a super generic way of saying, let us know your thoughts on whatever we've been sending in our campaign, and we'll be sure to address it. Again, rather than going into your dashboard and making sure that you're sending messages and things are constant and flowing, you can set up an automated sequence. That way people are constantly being sent sort of check-in messages, reminders, or if you're setting up a crash course of some sort, or like a best practices kind of campaign, this would be a great way to send specific messaging regarding each piece of the content based off the schedule you want to follow. So you can always change the amount of days, and this will update in real time. So 10 days after welcome message, and then 20 days after the welcome message, or 10 days after automated text 1. So if I want to add another one, I would come here, and then of course it updates to 30 days as well. So I can either save this sequence as a draft, have my colleagues review it, decide that the messaging and the copy is good, or I can just save and activate the sequence. So for demo's sake, I'll save and activate the sequence. Well, it won't let us activate it because we have this empty. We'll say goodbye. And I'll hit save and activate the sequence. So right now we do have an active sequence on this demo campaign, just for example's sake. So subscribers in the middle of new fans will receive all remaining messages, meaning there's a active sequence called new fans, and they'll receive the rest of those sequence messages, and then every new subscriber will receive this sequence that we just created. This would be deactivate current sequence and replace. Terminate current sequence and replace means that new fans will be ended immediately and no further messages will be sent. New fans as in the active sequence right now on the demo campaign. Future subscribers will still receive demo video. We don't, for the example's sake, I'm just going to say replace sequence so you can see what that looks like. And so new fans has ended and demo video is now active. So that's sequences. That's how it's being created and activated. There's going to be plenty of new enhancements added to the sequence function, but I figured having a video where you're able to see it in action could be helpful as well. Thank you, and please be sure to let us know if you have any questions regarding sequences or your campaigns. As always, we're here to help.